You've is going to have a hole from the stress. It may not be only for the medical tests next time I go to the hospital.
Oh no, that sounds tough. Yes, I'll look after her. I can even accompany you.
Thank you.
Rest well.
Yes, I'll hold Lily close in bed. Good night.
You're still here. Get lost already.
Are you going to walk away from me too, Mom? I'm your precious son, right?
You're not my son. I'll report everything to your boss. You're a criminal, and you'll probably get fired, so make sure to handle the handover properly, and don't cause any trouble.
Why is it coming to this?
You're really pathetic. I can't even shed tears.
Please, stay on my side. Tim was charged for child abandonment and verbal abuse toward Lily. Obviously, he lost his job. Apparently, he tried seeking help from the other woman, but she refused to recognize a jobless criminal as the father and told him never to come near again. She destroyed my family, yet acted all high and mighty. I'm planning to have a face-to-face meeting with her. Even though I haven't forgiven her yet, her son and Lily are half-siblings. Money, home, family, and illegitimate child. Tim lost it all. At least it would have been better if he'd gone to prison, but he got a 3-year probation. He's doing day labor and living day by day now. That day, Janice stopped by our house by chance after she went to the post office to mail an urgent letter. Thanks to that, we can still see Lily's smile. I can't help but feel grateful, thinking about what would have happened without her. Thanks to counseling, Lily didn't develop any trauma. Currently, the 3 of us, Janice, Lily, and I, live together. It's quite enjoyable to have 3 women in the house.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.
Mom, I'm home from school. I saw a note in the living room that said you and Amber went out. Where did you go to? Oh, Heather, you're back already? Where are you guys? We're on our way to a restaurant. A restaurant? Yes, we're heading to a fancy French place for a special dinner. Oh my god. Why don't you take me too? Because today is her celebration. We don't need to take you along. What's the celebration for? She got a perfect score on a pop quiz today. She's amazing, isn't she? Truly gifted. A pop quiz? You mean the ones she has every week? It's not that big of a deal. What are you talking about? A quiz is a quiz, and getting a perfect score is impressive. I get perfect scores on those quizzes all the time. In your case, it's just luck. Unlike you, she got her perfect score through her sheer talent. We have to celebrate that. But a fancy French dinner seems a bit much. Oh, be quiet. Stop being so jealous because you're inadequate. It's annoying. Jeez. Compared to her, you're really disappointing. So, what about my dinner tonight? Fix something yourself. But... there's something in the fridge. Make do with that. I checked the fridge and there was hardly any food. Maybe just some milk. The milk should be enough. I'm starving. Stop complaining. Drink the milk and get back to studying. You need to work hard to be as good as Amber. Ugh, fine. No matter how hard you try, you'll never match her brilliance, though. She's a genius and looks like a model, while you're just a failure. Anyway, we're off to enjoy ourselves. Okay, have fun. Mom, it's already past 8 p.m. and you're still not home? Amber isn't here either. Did you two go out for dinner again? Whoops! I completely forgot to leave a note. Actually, we're on a trip to Hawaii.
Hawaii? Why?
Amber got first place in the midterm exam. She asked for a trip as a reward. So here we are, celebrating her achievement.
What about me? Am I left behind again?
Why would we take you along? You couldn't even take the exam because you got sick. You had a high fever. How pathetic. There's no way we'd take an idiot like you on a trip.
This is nuts.
You're really careless compared to Amber. You can't even manage your health. A kid like you doesn't deserve to go on a vacation.
Okay, I get it. Anyway, I need to study for my SAT. How long will you be gone?
Well, we'll be staying for about 2 weeks.
That long? So what am I supposed to do for food while you're gone? I checked the fridge and there's nothing in there.
Then go buy something from the supermarket. You have some allowance, don't you?
I don't have any. You took it away from me the day I missed the exam because I was sick. You said someone as stupid as me shouldn't have any money.
Oh, that's right. I completely forgot about that.
There's no food in the house, no money. How am I supposed to manage for 2 weeks?
Oh, it's okay. There's flour in the kitchen cabinet, right? Bake your own bread and survive on that.
Seriously?
Well, we're off to enjoy our vacation. Make sure you take care of yourself all alone.
Hi, Heather. Do you have a moment?
Hi, Aunt Sadie. What's up?
Is your mom at home? I've been trying to call her, but she's not picking up.
She went on a vacation with my sister.
What? Vacation?
Yeah, they're in Hawaii for 2 weeks. If it's urgent, I can try to contact her for you.
Oh, wait, what? Vacationing in Hawaii? Just her and Amber?
She got first place in her exam recently. Mom was thrilled and decided to celebrate by taking her on a trip.
So, you're home alone?
Yes, I'm staying home to watch the house.
Leaving you alone for 2 weeks?
Well, I'm used to it.
But what about food? Did they leave you anything to eat?
Not really. I found some flour, so I've been baking my own bread.
Unbelievable! My sister is such an idiot. I'm so sorry, Heather. She's always been so self-centered.
It's okay. I'm used to it, really.
She's so troublesome. She's always loved being the center of attention. That's why she married a highly educated and well-off person to be envied. But after losing him to illness, now she's using Amber to get attention again.
Amber definitely takes after Mom. She loves to brag about how little sleep she gets and how she hardly studies before exams. She loves being called a prodigy. Still, I think it's impressive how hard she works.
All right, I'm coming to get you. You're staying at my house while they're away.
Oh no, it's fine. I'm in high school now. I can handle being alone.
What are you talking about? You're still a kid. And you're growing. You need more than just a bread. I'm coming over right now, so wait for me.
Heather, Hawaii was amazing. The weather was warm, the sea and sky were beautiful. We stayed at a luxurious hotel and had a blast.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. Are you supposed to come back today?
Well, there's been a change of plans.
Okay.
We're going straight to England.
What in the world?
You're going there now? Not just for a trip, but for study. Huh? What do you mean? We met someone wonderful here. An English tourist asked for directions. Turns out he's a university professor in London. We hit it off right away. How does that lead to you going there? I told him all about how brilliant Amber is. He asked if she would consider studying over there. He offered to help if she was interested. So, thanks to him, we're arranging for her to study in England. Of course, I'm going with her. Wow, that's pretty sudden. But isn't there a lot of paperwork for studying abroad? The professor introduced us to a school and handled everything quickly. He said if Amber is the top student, she should come ASAP. I see. She's so brilliant, she might even get into Oxford. After graduation, she'll get offers from top companies worldwide. She'll become a global star, and my parenting will be a huge success. I might even write a parenting book. And I might become a famous commentator on TV. That sounds great. But what about me? What? You guys are suddenly moving abroad. What am I supposed to do from now on? I'm still in high school. Will you be sending me living expenses regularly? And covering my tuition fees? I don't care about a useless idiot like you. You don't need to go to high school anyway. Unlike Amber, you're a dumb and worthless daughter, so I'm not spending money on you. You've got to be kidding me. I've left your care to our relatives. I told them they could use you as a maid or whatever. Oh my god. You know, you should have been a bit smarter like Amber. And then maybe I'd care for you more. But you're clumsy and a failure. Just like your useless father. Useless? Don't talk bad about Dad. He worked hard for a big company and supported us before he got sick. Even when he was sick, he always worried about me and helped me with everything. He was a softie. That's why he was kind to an idiot like you. You guys are alike and both clumsy. So you got along well. That's a horrible thing to say. Anyway, I'm off to England with the brilliant Amber. I've handed over the responsibility to the relatives since you're incompetent, so go live alone and lonely. I wish you'd just become their child. I don't need a useless daughter like you. Goodbye and good riddance. What? I'm going to be Aunt Sadie's daughter. What are you talking about? She just called me. The relatives discussed it and she decided to take me in. I said I wanted to be adopted and she said anytime. She's also going to make sure I go to high school. So I'm going to be her daughter now. Well, someone is willing to take in a failure like you. I'm grateful. Do whatever you want. As long as I have Amber, I'm fine. Then that's what I'll do. From today on, you're no longer my mom. Don't ever try to act like one again. As if I would. And don't come crying back saying you want to be my daughter again. Amber is the only one I need. It's been a while, Heather. We just got back from England. I heard from Sadie that you're throwing us a welcome back party. Huh? I asked her to pick us up at the airport, but she said she was too busy with party preparations. We didn't tell anyone we were coming back, so I wonder how the news got out. Tell me the location of the party. We'll head over right away. I'm so excited. We can't wait to celebrate with the whole family. Hurry up. Tell me where it is.
You guys are not invited.
What?
It's my Harvard acceptance celebration party.
Harvard?
So I'm not inviting anyone who isn't involved. Aunt Sadie and everyone else worked hard to prepare this for me. Don't ruin the fun atmosphere.
Wait, I don't understand. Isn't it our welcome back party? And your Harvard acceptance? That's a joke, right? Aren't you a high school dropout?
Aunt Sadie made sure I went to high school. I applied to Harvard and got in. It's all thanks to her and everyone else's support. I feel nothing but gratitude for them.
What the heck is going on? How did you get into Harvard? You have to be smart to get in. Someone like you couldn't possibly do that.
But I did. And I'm grateful to you. Because you took Amber and left. My life improved dramatically. Without you guys, it was fantastic. I got to eat 3 proper meals every day, and the environment was wonderful. Everyone praised me when I worked hard, and they all helped me if I struggled. Thanks to that, studying hard was enjoyable.
What? How can you say that? You're making it sound like I created a horrible home environment.
Not making it sound like. That's exactly what happened. With you and Amber around, it was a nightmare for me.
What did you say?
You always doted on Amber, ignored me, and left me alone. And when you did talk to me, it was to mock or lash out. Amber did the same, mocking me or taking out her frustrations on me. That kind of environment was nothing but terrible for me.
What's with you? Just because you got into Harvard, you're getting all high and mighty. Harvard isn't that great. You've never even studied abroad in England.
By the way, why did you come back? Amber graduated high school there, and if she got into a university, she'd still have classes, right?
Well, that's...
Don't tell me she didn't get into university. I heard British universities are tough. Even someone as smart as her could fail. But that's impossible, right? She's way smarter than me.
Shut up!
So, she did fail?
Yes, she failed to get into Oxford, repeated the year twice, and failed again this year. That's why we came back. What's so bad about that?
She really wanted to go to Oxford, huh?
I thought she'd get in the second time, so we stayed another year. But she failed again, so we stayed another year. Then, this year, she got a high fever on TSA test day. She failed again because of that. We were exhausted, so we came back. What's wrong with that?
Oh, so even she isn't so smart after all.
What did you say? Getting a fever wasn't her fault.
Oh, but you used to tell me, remember? Not managing your health was stupid. And now I'm about to become a Harvard student. Meanwhile, she's just a high school graduate with no job. I never thought I'd surpass her academically.
Shut up! How dare you mock her? You must have cheated to get into Harvard. Your acceptance must be invalid.
Heather would never cheat. I can vouch for her hard work as her parent. You, who are no longer her mother, have no right to belittle her.
What? Who's this?
You come back and immediately start putting her down. You haven't changed a bit. I can't stay silent anymore.
Is this Sadie?
Yeah, it's your sister and Heather's mother. She's my adopted daughter now. She's my precious child. Stop accusing her of cheating.
It's hilarious. You actually adopted her. Taking in such a useless girl won't do you any good, you know.
There's been only good. Life with her has been joyful and fulfilling. I'm single and had no interest in marriage, so I thought I'd never experience raising a child. Thanks to her, I got to do that. And she's such a brilliant child. My life is perfect.
How is she brilliant? She only got into Harvard by luck.
She got in as the top student. She's the top scorer on the SAT among all applicants.
Holy cow! I can't believe it. Heather, the idiot is the top scorer?
What do you mean, idiot? You've belittled her without knowing her true abilities or how hard she worked. You're no longer her mother. You have no right to mock my daughter, and you need to stay out of her life.
What's with you? Why are you so angry all of a sudden?
I told you, we're busy preparing for the party. It's a very important celebration for my dear daughter's Harvard acceptance. If you're not involved, stay away.
But we just got back. Can't we at least join the party for a bit?
Absolutely not. The former prodigy turned jobless daughter and her unemployed mother rely on her. You two have more important things to do. Instead of talking nonsense, go find a place to live and a job. Neither I, Heather, nor any of our relatives will help you.
Fine. Who would want to go to such a stupid party anyway? We'll find a place and jobs soon enough. Amber only failed to get into Oxford because of bad luck. Wait and see. She's still a super genius. Heather, can I talk to you? Do you have time?
What is it? I'm busy right now.
I've been thinking. Families should live together.
Uh-huh.
Let's all be together again. You, me, and Amber. We're back in the country, so let's restore our family time.
What are you scheming? I'm not your family, and you only care about Amber. There's no benefit for you to live with me.
That's the thing. She's a mess now. She's become completely useless and out of control.
Oh, yeah?
Ever since she heard you got into Harvard, she's been terrible. She's been acting out, and I can't handle her. I've been trying to get her to apply to big companies, but she keeps getting rejected. Even trying for smaller companies, no one will hire her.
Wow, that Amber?
No matter how many places we contact, they shut the door on us. They say they only want college graduates. Even with her study abroad experience, being a high school graduate isn't enough.
That's pretty tough.
I just want her to start with any job, even a part-time one. But she says that's beneath her and refuses. Now you're my only hope, Heather. So let's live together. And after you graduate, get a job at a big company and support us.
I refuse. I have no intention of supporting others.
But I'm your birth mother.
We're not mother and daughter anymore. Sadie is my mom now. My family is her and no one else. I don't care about you two.
Are you serious? How can you push us away?
You left me behind and moved abroad. You pushed me away first.
That's...
Anyway, I have to go. My lecture is starting soon, so I'm busy. Later!
Wait, Heather! Please, come back.
My birth mother sent me messages apologizing and begging me to let bygones be bygones and return to being a family. Of course, I ignored her. She also cried to our relatives for help, but no one helped her. Having exhausted my late dad's inheritance and insurance money, she finally had no choice but to take a part-time job. However, because of her personality, she couldn't fit in at any workplace. She kept quitting and looking for new jobs repeatedly. Amber, with her inflated pride, claims there's no point in working unless she can be a full-time employee at a big company. Now, they are barely scraping by together. As for me, I keep a close relationship with my mom, Sadie, while I enjoy my college life.
I'm immensely grateful to her for rescuing me from a toxic parent. Addison, I want you to divorce Ryan.
Excuse me? What do you mean, Tessa?
You're incompetent and not suitable for my son. Leaving him behind to go on a vacation?
Vacation? Oh, do you mean my business trip? I'm currently in China for work.
Stop using that excuse. I know you're there for fun.
It's a business trip, not leisure. If you doubt it, feel free to check with my office.
Your office? You pretend to be a professional while you're just a high school grad. So blatant.
Pretend or not, I am a professional.
You're married and became someone's wife. It's distasteful and rude to still be working. That part of you has always irritated me.
But what's truly despicable as a wife is leaving your husband behind for a trip.
Absolutely unacceptable.
I don't know where to start correcting you. It was a mutual decision between us to keep working. He's on board with it. He knows about the business trip. He even encouraged me before I left. Anyway, you found out about it from him, right?
That's right. He said you'll be in China for about half a month. He was lamenting that he had to work and take care of the house at the same time.
Lamenting?
Of course. How dare you make him do household chores? You're far from being a good wife. You're a low-educated, dim-witted trash. He regrets marrying such a lazy person.
Is that why you're telling me to divorce him?
Obviously. I advised him to leave you, but my kind-hearted son said it was too painful for him to ask you for a divorce. I'm going to get rid of you on his behalf and set him free.
Understood. Well, perhaps it might be best to set him free.
Oh, so you do realize you're a terrible wife, huh? Great, let's cut to the chase then. Divorce him right now.
No, that won't happen.
OMG, what are you saying? Are you making fun of me, despite being a high school grad?
What I mean will be clear to you soon enough. My colleague is calling me, so please excuse me.
If you're like that, fine by me. I've got plans of my own. You're going to regret making a fool out of me.
Hey, honey. You got weird messages from my mom, right? Sorry about that. Don't take it seriously, okay?
You don't need to apologize. I knew what she said was a lie.
Like what?
She claimed you were lamenting because I'm away and you have to do chores. The reality is, I bet you're secretly celebrating, indulging in TV dinners and pizza while I'm away. You must be thinking it's lucky you get to eat all the unhealthy stuff, right?
But I did have a salad today, and I've been drinking the veggie juice as you instructed.
Good to hear. I'm not telling you not to eat what you like. I just want you to stay healthy and live longer together.
I know. I'm doing it for the same reason.
Thanks, son. Anyway, after chatting with your mom, I think we should speed up that plan.
Wait, did she say something outrageous?
She wants us to divorce.
Divorce? She can't make us do that. We're so in love.
I know, but let's skip the mushy stuff for now.
I'm sorry.
I don't know what she's planning to do, but she sounded determined to cause havoc. She declared with confidence that she had a plan.
When she gets like that, it's never good. Okay, got it. Let's fast track our plan then.
I'll talk to my boss about it too. Honey, be cautious.
Roger.
Hey, Addison. Got some exciting news for you.
Exciting news? I'm getting a bad feeling about this.
You're supposed to come back tomorrow, right?
Yes. What about it?
Well, I've cleaned out the place you were going to come back to.
Excuse me?
A low-educated, incompetent, going on an overseas business trip is just ridiculous. While you were gone, I trashed all your stuff, so don't bother coming back.
You trashed my belongings? Did you break into my house?
Used a spare key. Ryan must be busy at work, so he isn't here either. If that sweet boy was around, he would have suffered from heartache, so it worked out perfectly. No place for you when you come back. Don't ever get involved with Ryan and me again.
I'm thrilled not to see you ever again.
What?
You saved me some trouble. Thank you so much.
What are you talking about?
I wasn't planning to go back there in the first place. Neither was Ryan.
What do you mean? Ryan isn't coming back? What's going on?
This is all you're doing. You've been disrespectful to me, calling me a low-educated incompetent, and you've been complaining about me working, giving an earful to Ryan. There were plenty of unpleasant remarks about me. So we have been planning to move far away. When you mentioned getting us divorced, we decided to execute our plan earlier.
So Ryan doesn't live here anymore?
Nope.
Where is he then?
He's in China.
What the heck?
I'll be working at this branch from now on, so we decided to settle here together.
OMG. Moving abroad without telling his mother? That can't be true. My son following a low-educated trashy wife like you. First of all, what about his job?
He's a freelance programmer. He can work from anywhere. He'll be working from our new place from now on.
He can work from anywhere? That's a lie. He's been going to work every day.
That's because of you.
What are you saying?
He actually wanted to work from home, but if he was there, you constantly bothered him. You kept coming over and talking to him, so he started going to a co-working space every day.
Come to think of it, he was always at home right after you guys got married. I thought he was taking a honeymoon leave.
What's a honeymoon leave? There's no such thing. You keep calling me a low-educated incompetent, just pretending to be a professional. But you're the one who doesn't understand the essence of working, you know.
So what? A wife doesn't need to know about working. You just have to manage the household, do chores, and take care of your husband. Teaching a crappy wife like you, who neglects the family to work and care for my darling son, is a legit duty of a mother.
Do you know what Ryan dreamt of as a child?
Oh, please, of course I do. He wanted to be a doctor. He mentioned he changed his mind midway through high school.
He had to give up his dream because of you.
No way.
To get into medical school, he needed to study intensely. But whenever he was studying in his room, you would come in every 30 minutes and distract him. You even insisted he sleep early and turned off the lights at 9 p.m. You made it impossible for him to study effectively. So he had no choice but to give up his dream.
That's a lie. I did it for his sake.
What's more, after he gave up on medical school, you kept nagging him, saying being a doctor is lucrative, and that you'd support him if he tried again. He got fed up with that too. Since then, he aimed to work freely as a freelancer. That's how he became a programmer.
That's made up. I never heard that from him.
He's kind-hearted, so maybe he didn't want to hurt you. But even he reached his limit this time.
This time?
You said you were going to make us divorce. I knew you were up to something, but I never expected you to trash all my stuff. Glad I took action first.
Both of you, come back right away. This is unacceptable.
What's unacceptable?
Deceiving me and running away together. Unforgivable.
Breaking into someone's home and throwing away their stuff is pretty unforgivable, you know. I was going to throw them away so I don't mind, but I was planning to take them to a consignment store and give the profit to Mike as a gesture of gratitude.
Wait, Mike? Why bring up my husband in this?
We don't plan on returning to that house, so we asked him to take care of clearing it out. It was a sudden move, and we couldn't manage it ourselves. When we explained the situation to him, he kindly agreed to help.
Hold on. Did you tell him about all this?
Well, when you're asking for such a favor, it's only fair to explain the circumstances, right? Of course, I made sure to mention why we decided to escape from you and all the insults I've endured.
Why would you do that to me? Now he must be angry with me.
Oh, you know he's mad. So you do realize what you did was wrong, huh? Surprising that you have that much decency. Who knew?
Stop laughing and help me. Tell him you made it all up and I haven't done anything wrong.
Why do you sound so agitated? Can't take responsibility for your own actions?
You know, he's so scary when he gets mad. Besides, he's already warned me when I made fun of your education before. He said he'll divorce me if I belittle you again.
He told you that much, but you still couldn't stop picking on me. Isn't it kind of an addiction? You should take this chance to reflect and change that behavior.
Oh no.
Now I have great news for you.
What? I have a bad feeling about this.
Mike's about to arrive there.
OMG, why?
I told you I asked him to clear out the house, right? He mentioned getting some strong friends to help load furniture and take them to a consignment store. I think they're gym buddies.
Those muscular guys? They're intimidating. Oh, wait, the truck's here. Oh no, I can't run away now.
Well, make sure to reflect on your actions. Anyway, gotta go. Tessa got caught by Mike and his beefy friends. He was furious and confronted her with a divorce. After getting kicked out of the house, she's forced to work and has started a part-time job as a supermarket cashier. Since she's never worked before, she's been rude to customers and coworkers, on the verge of getting fired. On the other hand, our new life in China has been quite comfortable without the meddling Tessa. Ryan works from home and helps with housework. If Tessa knew, she'd faint at the thought of him doing chores. But he says he enjoys this lifestyle and seems pretty happy.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.
minute. I'm carrying Michael's child. I'm going to need more money from now on. Help me, please. We are relatives. This is not fair. You don't even come to say hello to me. You don't even know my face, and now you call yourself my relative? Even my niece Ashley says you're not her sister-in-law's sister. We're not related at all. Wait a minute. I thought I was going to have a lavish life with a housekeeper, so I already quit my job. What am I supposed to do now? Oh, and what's more? Michael said he's going back to his parents' house because he's disappointed in you. Why? I mean, the fact that he had a relationship with you without knowing you were related. But I guess the most shocking thing must have been your affair. What? He is infertile, so he might have suspected you were with another man. What? I wonder who the father of your baby is. Oh no! No way! If it's not Michael's, then who is it? Oh, you know it very well, don't you? Or do you have so many relationships that you don't even know? I don't want to talk to such a dirty person anymore. Okay then. I think that's pretty much all I have to say. Please look forward to the arrival of my lawyer. Oh no! There's no way I could be wrong. This must be a lie. It seems like I finally got through to her in our conversation. Probably. What is clear now is that the father of the baby was never found out, as a result of relying on her parents who had already disowned her. The baby was taken away from her as soon as it was born. The child was adopted by a relative who had no children. Isabel also has 2 young kids whom her ex-husband took custody of. The children have completely rejected her, and she is not allowed to visit them at all. It is no exaggeration to say that Isabel has lost everything. She is now living in extreme poverty, working morning and night to pay the alimony demanded by my aunt and the child support for her children.
Hi, Sarah. Long time no see. I heard you haven't divorced my brother Tom yet. I really don't know why he likes an ugly wife like you. How can he stay with you without getting bored? Long time no see, Mary. Thanks for being harsh with me as always. Well then, the ugly wife is busy with housework today, so if you'll excuse me now. Huh? Wait a minute! I haven't done talking yet. Don't end my story on your own, you ugly. What? There's more to it? I called you today to ask you for a favor. I actually quit my job yesterday, and I'm going back to my parents' house. You're living there with them, right? That's why I want you to leave before I come back. What? I am irritated because I just quit my job. On top of that, I can't stand having you, ugly as you are, in my house. I love beautiful things, and when I see ugly things, I get very irritated. I want you, the ugly wife, to leave. Wait a minute, Mary. It's too much to ask me to leave all of a sudden. Besides, the reason for being kicked out is too unreasonable. It's true that I'm not as pretty as you, but I don't deserve to be mistreated like that. You, an ugly woman, are speaking back to me, a beautiful woman? You ugly people don't have human rights, so just obey me. Huh? If I tell you to leave, you shut up and leave. Ugly women are geniuses at irritating beautiful women. Every one of them is disgusting. Every one of them? What do you mean? Aren't you more irritated than usual today, Mary? Shut up! Just hurry up and pack your stuff. Oh, and one more thing. Leave your brand name stuff behind. You are ugly, but you have the nice stuff. So, from now on, I'll use them for you. I didn't ask you to do that. Sorry, but I'm not gonna lend them to you at all, Mary. Huh? Why don't you think about how it feels to have brand-name goods cherished by an ugly woman? I'm sure that the bags and accessories you have will definitely look better on a beautiful woman like me than on an ugly woman like you. That's why I said I'll use them for you. I shouldn't throw pearls before swine. What? Well then, just do as I say. I'm going back to my parents' house by the end of this week, so get out of there ASAP. Hey, Tom, did you hear that Mary quit her job? And she wants to go back to her parents' house. Oh, I heard that last week. She called me unusually to ask for some advice. But I told her to ask you if she wants to come back. Now that we live in that house with our parents, it's no longer hers. If she wants to move in, she has to get permission from her sister-in-law, Sarah. I see. That's why she contacted me so unusually. From what I see, she must have asked for it right away. This house is yours now, so you can refuse her without hesitation. Considering her usual behavior, you wouldn't want her to live with you, would you? My parents say your feelings come first, so don't worry about it. But my feelings don't seem to matter to her at all. What? Actually, Mary told me to get out of her parents' house. She doesn't want to see my ugly face when she returns, because my face would only make her irritated, so she wants me to leave. What the? Did she actually say that instead of asking you, Sarah? Oh, I'm really sorry, Sarah. My stupid sister is all ugly sister-in-law, have you moved out yet? I bet my brother is tired of his ugly wife too. If that's the case, I've already left. I can finally go back to my parents' house. I can finally spend a stress-free and relaxing time. Why didn't you tell me sooner if you've already left? I figured you'd come over in a week whether or not I tell you. Why don't you divorce my brother already? He doesn't want you around either. You are an ugly wife. You're separated. What's the point of being married anymore? Hey, who said I don't want Sarah around? I have no intention of divorcing her, and I'm not gonna separate from her in the first place. Your brother left his parents' house with his precious wife. What? You're such a... Don't make up my words on your own. It's true I said I respect your feelings, but I never said anything about kicking Sarah out. I just got fed up with you and gave up on you. We've decided to leave because you're such a pain in the ass. What? Brother? Listen, don't ever contact Sarah again. I don't want you to have anything to do with Sarah anymore. Wait a minute! What's this all about? Why are you leaving with Sarah? Aren't you tired of your plain-looking ugly wife? I think you said you're sick of living with her. I told you not to make up my words on your own. When did I say that? I care about Sarah, and there's no way I'll ever get tired of her. She always takes care of our family. How can I consider such a wonderful wife an annoyance? What? Then, when you said you'd make sure I don't have to face Sarah, you meant that you two were going to leave together? That's what I meant. I am fed up with you boasting about your beauty and looking down on others. Sarah and I have no intention of seeing you again. I don't get it at all. Why are you leaving with your ugly wife? Why don't you just divorce her? Why are you being so nice to an ugly wife? Shut up, you ugly bitch. I don't want a divorce. I want to cut ties with you. You are the one who's always complaining about other people's looks. We don't want you in our family. What? You don't want me, your beautiful sister, in your family? Why do you say that? It's a fact that I'm beautiful and Sarah is plain looking and ugly. Why do you care more about her than me? You don't understand anything. Anyway, I gave you what you wanted. Sarah's not at home anymore. This should be enough for you. If you're satisfied with that, don't bother us again. Don't get carried away now that you've got my brother on your side. You're an ugly bitch after all. I can't believe you contacted me right after being told to stay out of my life. Shut up, you ugly bitch! Everything about you really pisses me off. Why can ugly women marry and have husbands who are kind to them? I'm a beautiful woman and I can't get married. This is so weird. What? I even won a beauty contest in college. I'm undeniably beautiful. And yet my boss rejected me. And my brother prefers his ugly wife over me. What the hell is going on here? Calm down a bit, Mary. There's a lot of anger mixed up in you. Shut up! Why do you all treat me, a beautiful woman, like I'm not important? Everyone should give me more special treatment. I am so pretty and beautiful. Unlike you ugly people, I make an effort to be beautiful. I can't allow ugly people to be happier than me. Well, Tom told me what happened. I heard that your boss at work, whom you had a crush on, had a wife. I sympathize with you for getting dumped. But right now, you're just exploding with resentment. Shut up, you ugly bitch! What do you know about my feelings? By the way, about your boss, could it be someone called Richard Green? Huh? What do you mean by that? How do you know my boss's name? I knew it. To tell you the truth, my friend's husband works at the same place as you. I was wondering if he is related to your story. What? Your friend's husband? A man who loves his wife so much and flatly refuses your wooing. I thought it might be her husband, and I was right. I had no idea that my friend's husband was your boss. What? But if that's the case, you can rest assured, Mary. You couldn't beat his wife even if heaven and earth were turned upside down. Because she won not only the Miss University contest, but also the Miss Universe contest. Huh? So, don't be so downhearted. You lost to an overwhelmingly beautiful woman. Even you can't beat the world champion. Wait a minute. What are you talking about? My boss's wife is a friend of yours, and that ugly woman is the winner of Miss Universe? That's impossible. He showed me her picture, and she was ugly. Maybe that picture is his phone's standby screen, right? What? How did you know that? Actually, my friend had told me about it before. She said that she's happy that her husband loves her so much. However, she's a little bothered by the fact that he assures her that she's cute even when she's not wearing makeup or sleeping with half-open eyes. What? What's more, he put a picture of her on his phone's standby screen. It was taken from a low angle with her bare face just waking up. No matter what she says to him, he won't change it because he thinks she's cute. But a picture like that should make even the most beautiful woman look ugly, right? What? So, she must have looked ugly in that standby photo, but in reality, she's a very beautiful woman. She's so beautiful that she won a world championship. She's my best friend. What's that? I can't believe that my boss says that his wife is that beautiful. Aren't you happy? You didn't lose to an ugly girl. You lost to a stunningly beautiful woman. That makes you more happy in terms of your pride, doesn't it? Yeah, that's right. There's no way a beautiful woman like me would lose to an ugly one. If his wife is so beautiful, no wonder my tricks didn't work on him. It's not because I'm not attractive. No, I don't think you're attractive. Facial beauty and attractiveness are two different things. Huh? You look down on people just because they are not beautiful and make fun of them. A person like that, no matter how beautiful she is not attractive at all. Huh? You're an ugly girl. Don't suddenly start talking so cheeky. Don't get carried away just because my brother is on your side. After all, he's the only one who's on your side. I have more allies. Even your parents moved out of their house with us. What? After we told them we are leaving, they wanted to go with us. So, we all decided to move to a bigger apartment together. Huh? Wait a minute! Even Mom and Dad are moving out of their house. Then I'll be the only one living there. That's what it's going to be like. I stopped them, saying I felt sorry for you. But they said they don't want to live with a daughter who won't even pay back the money. What? Your parents have told me about it. I think it's good that you try to be beautiful, but you borrowed money from your parents to pay for your beauty treatments. The total money is almost $20,000. and you have never repaid any of it. Oh, no! That's... You are indeed a beautiful daughter with pretty face to look at, but you are just wasting their money and they have lost their love for you. Your parents want to take this opportunity to distance themselves from you. Oh, that's terrible! It's as if they chose an ugly girl over a beautiful one. At this point, all you can talk about is pretty or ugly. Looks aren't everything, and what does it matter if you're beautiful or not? Even Miss Universe is not only about face, but also about intelligence and humanity. In that sense, you are not beautiful at all, Mary. What did you say? You're just a self-proclaimed beauty. You call yourself an undeniable beauty, but no one thinks you're a beauty. Huh? You should chill out a little at your spacious parents' house. Well then, take care, self-proclaimed beauty. Even if you keep making fun of me, I'll try to be beautiful in my own way. After that, Mary did not calm down, but decided to prove her beauty to everyone and recklessly applied for the Miss Universe pageant as fast as she could. However, she was rejected in the first round. This infuriated Mary, and instead of looking for a job, she began applying to entertainment agencies one after another. However, she was turned down by all of them. Finally, the marriage agency she had secretly registered with rejected her. There are tons of complaints from male registrants to you. Please polish your inner self first and then re-register. I heard that's what the marriage agency told her. By the way, what about me? I have talked Tom's parents about building a two-family house. They're planning to pay half of the cost by selling their former house. If that happens, Mary will be kicked out of her parents' house. I just hope that she will find a job and get out of the house quickly before that happens.
Selena, do you know what I'm going to say? Ugh, I have no idea. I don't have any reason to be lectured by you, you know. I didn't say I would. I wonder why you think that. You only contact me for that kind of stuff. Can't you praise me more instead of just scolding me? You're the worst parent.
That's not what I'm talking about. When you go abroad, it means you go abroad to work. Bringing a floozy along on a work trip, it's a problem the company can't afford to overlook. Uh-huh. So that's how you're escaping from the frustration of losing to me. I guess it was too much of a shock for you, huh? You lost your husband to your sister, who you had looked down on for years. How does it feel to realize that you were lower than the person you looked down on? I'll have to check with Jaden about that. I'm not just gonna believe your side of the story. Oh, yeah. Well, do whatever you want. Whether you believe it or not, this is reality. Hunter! We're having a nice dinner at a fancy French restaurant in a hotel. Are you sad? Isn't it just heartbreaking? Hunter, aren't you frustrated that I stole him? That's what you get. Sissy, I want to ask you something. What's that? Coming from a loser? It should be funny, so go ahead. I don't think I lost. You have a great fiancé, Robert, don't you? You were so happy to meet him because he would make you the celebrity you always said you would be. So why are you cheating on him? Besides, isn't he in the hospital now? I heard he collapsed at work and was rushed to the emergency room at a time like this. Oh, that's right. Well, he won't know if you keep quiet. What? Well, maybe Miss Serious wouldn't understand. It's fun to have this kind of thrill. It's a privilege of a real woman to have a true love and a playmate at the same time. It's also proof that I'm better than you. But that doesn't matter right now. Right now, I'm feeling so good from the bottom of my heart with a sense of superiority that I stole your husband away from you. Oh, that again? Excuse me, I have a phone call. Huh? What? A phone call that's more important than texting with me? It sounds urgent. Talk to you later. Wow, the timing is too good. I guess you ran away because it was too hard for you to talk to me. I guess I win. Well, I'm going to leave my phone off until I get back home so that I won't be interrupted by your preaching for the rest of the trip. At the very least, feel free to stomp around in frustration. Bye! Oh my gosh, Sissy, Robert is in critical condition. The hospital just called his parents' house. His mother called me and told me that she couldn't reach you. Did you turn off your phone already? Oh my God, at a time like this? Come on, Sissy. Hunter, I'm getting on a plane to go back to America. Oh, traveling abroad is so much Sissy, you already read it, right?
What is this? What the hell is going on? You're not serious about Robert being dead, are you? You're deceiving me and ridiculing me, aren't you?
I wouldn't tell such an unscrupulous lie, would I? A few hours after I sent the message to you, Robert passed away.
What?
I heard that you didn't visit him once during his hospitalization, right? That's why you didn't know what kind of condition he was in. He had been in a bad way since about a week ago, and we were told that the day could come at any time.
Oh, God!
Anyway, just come home.
Hunter? I'm back.
Welcome back. The folks won't talk to you?
That's right.
Before that, you went to Robert's parents' house. You got turned away at the front door, right? Maybe they burned a little sage too?
How do you know?
Because I'm at the folks' house now too. Because in place of my lousy cheating sister who didn't go to visit her fiancé, we said goodbye to Robert ourselves. The truth is, even the folks, they want to kick you out of the house right now. But I thought it might be difficult to settle some things, so I'm having them wait a bit.
Settle things?
First of all, about Robert. The wedding was in less than 2 months, so there is a cancellation fee. Though it's not that big, you will have to cover all of that.
Oh no! The whole amount?
You have no objections, do you? How can you say you do, right?
Right!
Good. Okay, next, the other thing you need to settle up is compensation.
What? Compensation for what?
For cheating. It's a matter of course. You know what happens when you touch a married man.
Wait! I said I'd give him back!
I don't care if you give him back. He's not my husband.
Huh? What? What do you mean he's not your husband?
He's a man you had a relationship with because you thought he was my husband.
What are you talking about?
He's Jalen, Jaden's twin brother.
Huh? What? Jaden is a twin? I've never heard about this before.
I told you before. He has a twin brother with the same face. The way to tell them apart is by the mole on the left earlobe. The one with the mole is Jalen.
No way! A mole. He has a mole. Then this guy...
And that's that. Maybe you called him Jay or J-Baby. That's how you always seduce a guy, by calling him cute names in a friendly way. In this case, their names start with J. So you assumed Jalen's name was Jaden and started a relationship with him. Still, it's pretty ballsy of you to have an affair with Jalen without even asking his real name. Well, that sure backfired though, didn't it?
That's a lie! Then how do you explain that he went abroad on a business trip?
Which country did you go to?
Australia!
Jaden's business trip was to France.
France? Shit!
Probably because of his brother's bad taste in women. I never would have imagined that he would have had an affair with you. So I wasn't at all worried. You getting all excited, imagining me upset. It was kind of funny though.
What the hell? So that means I went after the wrong guy? I even lost my fiancé, who was the real prize?
I was going to make you look like a fool, but instead, I'm the one being mocked. This is all so horrible. But it's not over yet. What? Like I said before, compensation. Jalen is a married man. His wife is going to demand compensation from you, not to mention from her husband, Jalen. What? You'd better pay up and make amends. I guess I have no choice. Well, it's ironic. I'm sure Robert's inheritance will come in, so I can somehow come up with the money from that. Huh? Inheritance? There's no way you'll get that. I was his fiancée. I'm practically his wife. I'm entitled to the inheritance, aren't I? Robert was a rich man. He should at least be able to pay me alimony. You never registered your marriage, and I didn't hear anything about a will. Then, you're not a legal heir, so you're not eligible to inherit. Oh, come on! So I don't get anything? That's what it comes down to. Oh no! I thought I had found a celebrity to marry. It's awful that he's not leaving me anything. I feel like giving you a hard thrashing for saying such a thing under the circumstances. I think I'd like to cut off all ties with you from here on out. What? I just got a new job and I'm moving out. I don't think we'll see each other in the future. I don't want to talk with an insane and inappropriate person like you anymore. Come on, Hunter! Don't contact me ever again. I've figured out that my sister has only been trying to undermine me for years. However, it is a fact that the result of playing around without doing much has made the sister I have today. I had the impression that the price for that had come crashing down on her in the form of the current situation. After that, I was transferred to another branch, and I heard rumors that my sister, who started working to pay the $50,000 in cancellation fees for the wedding ceremony and the compensation charged by Jalen's wife, had been a freeloader under the pretense of a bride-to-be, so working was hard for her. She tried to have a relationship with her boss to get him to favor her. His wife found out, and my sister was slapped with compensation for the second time. When I heard about it, my mouth dropped. My parents were furious and declared that they would never see her again. I don't know where she is now. my training. Now I've been assigned to a new place and moved to a dormitory there. Huh? By the way, there isn't much to see in Portland. You should at least book your own hotel room. You're an adult. You should be able to do that. I don't want to. If you're not in Portland, you have to take more responsibility and make a hotel reservation. Hurry up and do something. What are you doing? Hey, you know what? Finally got a reply. Where's the hotel? Who are you with right now? Huh? I told you. With my husband, LOL. Weren't you listening to me? My cousin has your husband's contact info, so I asked him to contact him. What? Your husband is on a business trip. I just came along with him on his business trip. You said earlier that you were going sightseeing, right? Besides, you're in Portland and your husband is in LA. How the hell did your cousin know my husband's contact information? The cousin is Rick. Didn't I tell you? The Rick who was on the same soccer team as my husband? That's right. We were all classmates, including your husband. I heard that your husband and Rick still keep in touch and sometimes go out for a drink together. I don't remember every single one of my husband's friendships. If you had remembered, this might not have happened. So, who are you with? A friend. Girlfriend. You said husband and wife earlier. That means you're with a man. It doesn't matter if you keep piling lie upon lie on top of an obvious one. That means it's a fling, right? What? That's not true. I mean, it's a very badly planned illicit getaway. What? Because, I know your husband too. If you were to stay at my place, it would be obvious that you're staying with a different person. It's like you haven't decided where you're going to stay, but it's really an unplanned secret rendezvous, isn't it? Oh, yeah. I've been told I can spill the beans, so I'll tell you. I heard your husband left home. Huh? He said he left for LA, but actually, he changed jobs and moved somewhere else. And his parents and the kid you left with them are with him. What do you mean? I don't understand. Your husband knew about the affair. Huh? What? Why? He has all the proof he needs, and a certified letter should be arriving at your parents' house today. Come to think of it, there's a bunch of incoming calls from my parents. Maybe you've been ignoring them? I thought it was the usual sermon, and I didn't want it to spoil my fun. What am I supposed to do? Why don't you figure it out on your own? Also, I heard he hired a lawyer for the divorce. Huh? Divorce? Lawyer? Because he left his lawyer's business card on the table. And the contract for the apartment he's renting now is going to be terminated at the end of this month. It won't do any good calling me, LOL. I can't get through to my husband's cell phone. That's why he left his lawyer's business card. Maybe you should just stop your adulterous excursion and go talk about divorce. I'm not getting a divorce. Then I'll block you too. You're not going to help me? Can't you at least help me find a place to stay tonight? Seriously, I didn't bring any money for lodging. Help me! I'm not going to help an adulteress. 3 months later, Meg and her husband divorced. Her husband took custody of their child. Compensation was paid by both Meg and the adulterous partner, and it seems that they squeezed as much as they could out of them. And the most important thing about that night? It seems that from the beginning, she had relied on staying in my room and really had no money for lodging. So she and her lover slept outside and took the first bus home. Apparently, she thought she could just push me hard. I can't say no, can I? She was planning to just start doing what they want to do, catch me off guard, and get rid of me. Then enjoy the night alone together. That's what she had in mind. What an idiot.
Aaron, how are you doing there? Is the wedding ceremony almost over? Hey, Claire. Yeah, it's over now. It was the wedding of a good old friend of mine, so it was so emotional. That's nice. Did you take a picture of the bride? I did. What's up? Kelly wants to see it. Oh, yeah. She's dreaming about becoming a bride someday, huh? That is so sad. Oh no. How many years are we talking about? Kelly is only 5 years old. She wants to see the bride's beautiful dress. Can you send me the photo? Oh, I didn't take it with my phone. The pictures are on my camera, so I will show them to you when I get back. Okay, thank you. Kelly said she's so excited to see it. Alright, we're off to the after party now. I'm sure it's going to be a lot of fun with familiar faces, but don't drink too much and get everyone in trouble. Have fun, but please be careful. Yeah, I'll be careful. Oh, are you still coming back on Tuesday night? I think you told me you were going to stay and hang out with some of your old friends, right? Yeah, no change to that plan for now. That's why I took a payday off. Don't party too hard over there. I know. Well, the after party is about to start. Talk to you later. Okay, have fun. Hey, Claire, long time no talk. Is this a good time? Katie, how have you been? I haven't seen you since the reunion, so I guess it's been 2 years. I'm free right now. What's up? Really? Has it been that long already? Listen, there's something I wanted to talk to you about. Hold on, are you back in the US? Yes, my youngest sister's wedding was held yesterday, and I'm back here temporarily with my husband. I'm at my parents' house in Texas right now. Your youngest sister is only about 20 years old, right? She's already got married? Yeah, I was worried about her because she was so young, and the guy is that old guy. I asked him about it, and he knew my third sister's husband. I was assured that he is a nice guy, and our parents were convinced and supported their marriage. I see. Anyway, congratulations. Thanks. I'm so happy to hear all the happy news around me these days. My husband also attended a friend's wedding in Texas yesterday. Oh yeah, about that. What? I started with my sister's story, but that's my main point. What? My sister's husband? The groom at the wedding is a friend with your husband. Oh, really? Wasn't the reception at the Blue Lake Hotel? Oh, yeah. He said he was there. So, it wasn't the same name or a mistake to see him as a guest on the groom's side. Wow, what a coincidence. Right? If I knew, I would have said hello. I was thinking of talking to him at the after party, but I heard he had something to do and left right after the reception. What? He left? Why? Aaron said he was going to attend the after party. Oh, really? But he wasn't there. I didn't get a message that his plans were changed. I wonder what happened. At the after party, some of Aaron's old friends were there too, right? Yeah, except for Aaron, everyone else seemed to be there. I heard them talking about Aaron not coming, and I didn't see him either, so I'm pretty sure. What he told me is that he took a payday off until Tuesday and he will hang out with his old friend. But... that's a little weird, isn't it? I have a bad feeling about it. No, maybe he simply forgot to tell me. My sister and her husband are just visiting my parents' house, so I should ask them. Yeah, I guess. Can you ask them just in case? Okay, hold on. I'm back. How did it go? I don't know how to explain it. My sister's husband said that Aaron was planning not to attend the after party from the beginning, and that they weren't supposed to make plans to hang out until Tuesday. Oh, really? Then what's the story that he told me? I wonder if I got confused with something else. Also, my sister was saying something strange. Strange things? I will let you know when I have more proof. I'm having my sister check it out right now. Okay. I'm sorry it got complicated. It's not your fault. Don't apologize. I hope it's nothing you have to worry about, but... Anyway, I will message you before 3. I'm sorry for causing you trouble. I will wait for you.
Emily, did Thompson dump his work on you? Oh, Mr. Kemp. Yes, sir. I'm still at work. He said there's some paperwork that needs to be done by tomorrow. It looks like I'll have to work overtime again today. I see. Damn that guy. He's only been with the company 3 months longer than us, but he's got that attitude. Anyway, I left work early, so it looks like the burden was put on you. I'm sorry. Don't apologize like that. As I recall, it was a relative's wedding, right? You had a good reason for taking time off. You're always looking out for me. And I can't go against him because I'm a wimp. I thought I had no choice today. Emily, that's not true. Huh? People have to do their own work. Whatever that guy is, it is absolutely wrong to yield his power and try to order everyone around. In the end, you can't just go ahead with work that you haven't been instructed to do, and that will interfere with your own work. This is also gonna cause problems for the section chief and manager, who are in charge of assigning work and managing the progress of the entire department, right? Indeed, that's right. Of course, and it could also interfere with the work of other employees. In fact, aren't you stopping your own work right now to do Thompson's work? Well, yes. I was thinking of working even more overtime to finish my own stuff after Thompson's is done. Okay, then. I'm sorry I took up so much of your time texting, so I'll take care of the work that can be split up. Huh? Actually, I brought a computer that I'm allowed to take out of the office. Of course, I've got permission from the top to do everything I need to do, so don't worry. Oh, Mr. Kemp, thank you. It's the one in the cloud, in the corporate folder, right? Yes. Please do the paperwork for the folder labeled 003. Yes, ma'am. Oh, yeah, we are the only 2 people. Let's stop with the formalities. But you're 2 years older than me. That's okay. Okay, I get it. It's a little weird, but from now on, I'll keep it casual. Okay. Well, good luck with your work. Thank you, Mr. Kemp. I'm on it. Thank you, Mr. Kemp. Thanks to you, I'm done ahead of schedule. No problem. It's nothing at all. But Emily, if you're unfairly assigned an unscheduled task, you have to do something about it, okay? The reason is, as I said before. Uh-huh. I know that, but after all, if someone says that they're the son connected to boss, I have no way to know if it's true or not. But if it is true, it scares me. I heard Thompson has a tattoo on his arm. I heard a guy say he proudly showed it to him in the locker room. And it was a very flashy tattoo. Well, I understand how you feel. It seemed that the other people in the office reacted the same way you did, and they were afraid to stand up to him. But we are almost there. Huh? Everything's gonna change. Mr. Kemp, what do you mean? I can't go into detail yet. Just give me a few more days. Mr. Kemp, good night. Can I ask you something?
Good work today, Emily. Yes?
Today, Thompson suddenly became very quiet this afternoon, didn't he? The other day, you said that everything would improve in the near future.
Well, yes.
What did you do? I was just curious because he changed so suddenly. It's not anything to worry about, is it? If he really is the son of a boss, wouldn't that put you in danger?
Oh, don't worry about that. With what I learned from my great-grandfather, who was a tattoo artist, I was able to find out that Thompson's tattoo was actually a sticker or something like that.
Huh? A sticker?
I just told him about the Anti-Crime Act and how risky it was to call himself connected.
And the fact that he became quiet because of that is...
So I'm saying he wasn't actually a boss's son or anything.
Yeah, so he's been lying to us, threatening us, forcing us to work for him.
That's right. I hope he continues to take his job seriously. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. I feel like he hasn't gotten over his abusive, superior attitude towards you. I don't care if he's taking an authoritarian attitude only toward me.
I agree. I would really appreciate it if he could improve his attitude.
Actually, there's something the president wants to talk to me about.
Oh, the boss?
Yes. Perhaps because she's younger than Thompson and has a calmer personality, seems to be getting disrespected and condescended to. She's asked me to take stricter action. What?
Mr. Kemp, what are you?
Oh, sorry. My phone is running low on juice. I'll see you tomorrow then.
Oh, yes. Good night.
Where are you now, Mr. Thompson? Huh? Oh, I'm just taking a coffee break. I'll be back soon. I see. I received a message from the receptionist just now. What is it? There are about 30 gang members causing a ruckus outside, asking for you. Do you know them? That's what she said.
What?
They're waiting for you in the lobby. What did you do, Mr. Thompson?
No. There's no way I know those people.
So, I guess being a boss's son was a lie after all.
It's a lie. I'm really sorry about that. Can you use your influence to get those guys to leave, Mr. Kemp?
My influence?
You're the one who knows about this, aren't you? You know a lot about tattoos. You can handle 30 gangsters, can't you?
What? I'm just a regular guy.
Oh, no!
They're asking for you, so it's only natural that you should handle it. Please hurry up. They're waiting for you.
I'm sorry. I'm actually in the bathroom, not the break room. My stomach is upset.
Oh, I see. I'll take care of it.
Please. Oh, I just shit my pants. Hey, Kemp! Mr. Kemp! Help!
What's going on?
It was the Graves!
Oh, you mean those 30 people I mentioned earlier? They all showed up at once in suits, and the receptionist thought they were thugs. Of the 30, 27 were employees of the Graves Group who used our multi-purpose room for training. The remaining 3 had some business with you. I asked Emily, who was with me, to take them to the company restroom.
I was caught on the way to that restroom!
I see. I'm glad your timing was so good because we had to make them wait.
That's not good timing! Help me!
Help with what?
Don't play dumb with me! I'm being held by the Graves gang!
The Graves Group is also known as the Juvenile Delinquent Rehabilitation Facility. What are you talking about? They're just a normal civil engineering company. They're our business partner, so don't be rude. Besides, I'm sure you are not caught, but rather picked up, aren't you? A pickup? Didn't the president tell you? Thompson, you've been dismissed from our company as of today. What? I thought it was just a joke. Because there's no way she could fire me so suddenly. There's no way that young president could do such a thing. Oh, come to think of it, Thompson, you looked down on the younger president, didn't you? Huh? Just because you couldn't force me a new hire and Emily to do your job anymore, I can't believe you tried to force the president to do your job. And your threat was, I'm a boss's son. I told you about the Anti-Crime Act, didn't I? You ignored my advice, and now you're doing the same thing to the president? It's no wonder you're fired. Ugh! Even so, for you were even offered a new job as a final favor, but it's not smart to say that you got caught, is it? Huh? So it was the boss who sent the Graves Group. Why? The Graves Group of all people? That's terrible, isn't it? Oh, yeah. I also told the Graves Group about you stalking the president's sister. What? Her sister, she's still in high school, right? Legally and ethically, you're out of the picture in more ways than one. It's no wonder they think you need to be rehabilitated. I hear she's in the process of filing a claim for compensation, so please be prepared for that. Wait! No, it's not my place to tell you anymore. Wait a minute! Excuse me. Oh, no! Mr. Kemp? Are you off today? Are you feeling sick? Are you tired from all the things that have happened in the last few days? I heard you had your hands full with Thompson. Oh, sorry. I'm sure the president will have something to say at the meeting first thing this afternoon. I'm back at the Graves Group. What? Mr. Kemp, you're from the Graves Group? Actually, I am. The president and I have known each other since childhood, and I heard that she was having trouble with Thompson. She was a business partner.
I was wondering how someone like that could become a sales manager. Apparently, he worked his way up in the company by taking credit for his coworkers' work. This came to light at the time of the office merge. Steve was in a pretty bad situation. Then there was an incident of a rampage, and he was dismissed. He was let go immediately and only came back to pick up his belongings. He went home alone without a farewell party. He is now living alone near the branch office. He is working several part-time jobs to make a living. He has been paying $20,000 for the damage he made.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.